Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be playing along with the best of 30 days of sketches, and this is the sketch. It is by Susan Stringfellow. It has a 4x6 photo and a 4x4 photo. So I have two 4x6 photos. One I'm going to cut down into 4x4. I also have some alphabet stickers, my June LA Studio kit that's got 4x6 and 3x4 cards and the die cuts. And then I have some wood veneer. So let's see what I can do. I'm starting out with this black sheet of cardstock for my background. And I'm just going to take a peek at the cards that I have from my LA Studio monthly kit. And then I'm going to figure out what I am going to do. Now my plan is to only use the kit and the embellishments that I pulled out. I do that, except for two things. I had to add some white cardstock, and I also added some word phrase stickers, and of course my ornament gold chroma mist. So just a couple little things were added, and I think that it's okay. I don't think that, there's any kind of terribleness going on. It's always good when you can add more product to what you plan on using, right? Right. I am all about using that stuff up so you can buy more. Use it and buy more. It's the way to go. So I did trim down the photo of the back of the clamshell. It's not a great photo, but if you've ever ridden Voyage of the Little Mermaid, you know that it is the bubble scene on the back of that clamshell. So I've got that trimmed down, and then I have a very awkward photo of Ariel as she's in her little cave there hanging out with all of her human stuff. This card right here, I like the tabs on it, but I don't want it to be a card. So I'm going to go ahead and cut around the tabs, and then that'll give me a little bit of decoration and excitement on the layout, so not everything is just going to be squared off. Now I do go ahead and make the decision not to put any tags on this layout. I'm just going to go ahead and keep it with more squares and paper. Besides the tabs, I don't go tags. And maybe it's because the tags are naked tag holes in the sketch, and you guys know I can't abide a naked tag hole. Drive me insane. So yeah. Now the good thing to remember about pocket cards is you do not have to put them in a pocket. You don't have to put them in a pocket. You don't have to keep them in their 4x6 or their 3x4 shape. You can alter them. You can cut them up, fussy cut them. You can use them as layering pieces. There's so many things you can do with pocket cards. You can die cut out of them. You could stamp and cut those out, or you could stamp all over the card. You could turn that card over if it is blank on the other side and make your own card. Like, you don't have to use it the way it is given to you. And I think that that is one of the reasons why many times pocket cards just sit and sit and sit, because you're not doing a pocket page, or it's not exactly right. Well, make it work for you. Now, I'm not saying to just go out and buy pocket cards just so you can make them work for you. But if you are a lover of pocket cards, then, don't let them sit around, and use them up. If a product ever gets to the point where you are constantly trying to rework it and hide certain things, and just it's a struggle and it's a job to get your products to work for you, then you need to reassess what you're buying. So, and look at it, and it's like, well, did I buy this 20 years ago and I just want to use it up, or is this something that you bought last month and you really don't like it and it's a pain to make it work for you? A couple years ago, I gave up a monthly scrapbooking kit that I was receiving because it got to the point where I had to make everything work. It was a struggle to use the die cuts. It was a struggle to use the embellishments. It just was a struggle. It didn't fit me. It didn't fit my style. And I gave it up, and much, much happier. Now, like I said, I am a lover of pocket cards. I am also a lover of the bright kind of saturated colors in LA Studio kits. They are amazing for Disney photos, as you can tell. That's what I'm using them for. But they're amazing in as much as they're amazing in pockets and they're amazing out of pockets. So it is just a good thing. Plus, I used up a bunch of pocket cards, so I had more space in my pocket card storage. So there we are. That is what is working out for me. So I went ahead and popped up that blue heart, and then I'm just going to add a little adhesive to these two wooden arrows and place them down here. And those are meant to be where the pennants are in the sketch. Not putting pennants down, just not feeling it. So I'm not going to do it. And remember, you guys, a sketch is something that you can completely copy, you can use inspiration from, you can kind of copy it, or you can look at the sketch and be like, hey, this sketch has layers, and then you can make a layout with layers and it looked nothing like the sketch. I think that that is the beautiful thing about sketches, right? Like, you don't have to follow it exactly. You can do whatever you want. Now I am messing around with this red square. I really want to put a pop of red over here where the blues and the greens are, because I think that it's missing. Like, it's missing something. So I will eventually get that down on the layout, and it does go over there to layer up over the blue bits. But at first I'm going to add some more colors and some more papers up here. So my sketch has definitely evolved in as much as it is not as tight and skinny. I'm kind of going woo out with big layers. Now this ampersand card right here is one of those examples of making a card work for you. Now, could I use an ampersand card like this in a pocket? 100%. Could I use it as part of a title and use it as a full card on a layout? Yes, definitely. But I wanted that red color, and it worked, and I am not going to lose any sleep over covering up an ampersand, you guys. I'm just not, because it works. So I went ahead and cut out my Ariel letters here, or I cut out a letter. I don't have any A's in this package. I do have a second package of these stickers, but I just decided to take the D and trim it down. That way it would give me an A. So I pulled that 3x4 card with the tabs on it as well, and went ahead and trimmed that down so I could have another layer of tab. Now these greens are all very similar. It's like it goes from the lightest mint to the darkest. I want to say it's almost a shamrock, but it doesn't matter that the greens are so close together. It does not bother me. Now, there is a little bit of a gap between two of the tabs where you can see the red underneath. I personally like that, but that might feel awkward or look like almost trapped space to someone. So if you hate it, then don't do it, right? I am going to use these tile alphabet stickers. It's going to say hooked on Ariel. I thought that I was being super clever with my title since I'm using a hook, a fishing hook as a decoration right here. And I am careful to make the heart kind of overlap where the three papers join together. It just feels complete there, like it feels better. And as you guys know, I'm an emotional scrapbooker, and if it feels good, then that is what I'm going to do. So now I'm finally getting back to that red and white square. It's going to get glued down over top of the paper. And instead of popping up the square like I did in the upper part of the layout, I'm going to actually pop up the star. So I am loving this. I am loving how colorful it looks. I am loving it that it is a full and complete picture. And your eye isn't going to crazy Ariel's face because it is just a weird angle, and her face is like, ugh. And you can't even see my face when I'm doing it, but you heard the sound effects, so hopefully you can imagine, right? Right. Okay, so now I'm going to take some of these word phrases, and I took ones that I thought were applicable to The Little Mermaid. So I have take risks, be you bravely, and creativity takes courage. I figure, you know what? If you're going to take a fork and run it through your hair as a comb, man, that takes courage, right? So that is what I'm going for. Now I'm going to take that wonderful Nuvo Deluxe adhesive. I'm going to dot it around my page so that I can put my tiny heart confetti down. Now, Nuvo Deluxe adhesive, if you have not heard before, is a fantastic, fantastic wet glue. Shameless plug, I sell it in my shop. And it does dry matte and clear, so it doesn't have that glossy glue shine if you put too much glue on your page and it kind of squeezes out from underneath of whatever you are gluing. So I've got the tiny heart confetti again in the shop. Whoa, just plugged myself twice in one video. That's kind of crazy. So I have 3 hearts and a couple different places on the layout, and what that's doing is just tying in the wood veneer that I have near the title and the wood veneer of the arrows. So now I have wood veneer all over the layout. I have a special place in my heart for wood veneer on black cardstock. I just think it looks amazing. And then of course I'm going to finish it off with that ornament gold chroma mist, and I'm just going to sprinkle that around because holy Moses, this gold on top of the black cardstock, gorgeous. There it is, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out the Best of 30 Days of Sketches playlist, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.